Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody who is quite smitten. We have this Queen of Pentacles looking at the pentacle, but I feel like this is how they're looking at a person like, yes, you'll do just fine. That's what I've been looking for. Because we also have the Temperance card, which to me says there's a good balance, or it's like the things that have been important or have been a focus, the things that I feel like I need, you offer. So this could be somebody who is feeling like it's time to get more serious in a relationship, or it could also just be somebody who's staring across the room and being like, how do I introduce myself? But there's definitely, I need to talk to that person, and I feel like we would get along really well. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. If you're interested in a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedonestarot@gmail.com. It's in the description box, as is more information on how to become a member. Thank you to the current members. And what should we continue with? I think we want to go with the What's the News Oracle. What else do we have? Oh, and also I added a discount code for my candles on Etsy. If you would like 10% off, use the code SAVE10. The Etsy account or page is linked in the description box as well. Hello, Charlie. Hello, Third Eye. How we doing? Ooh. Oh, really? I did not think that's where this was going. Okay. So we have someone who is seeing this Queen of Pentacles get obsessed with or be very attracted to possibly their own partner. This could be like, hey, I saw you guys were talking. I don't know if you knew, but we're in a relationship. What's your name? Hold on, I'm just gonna go grab my baby powder real quick. Oh, just to backhand you, no big deal. We have some mental distress because it's like whoever the Queen of Pentacles is interested in is somebody who's already in a relationship. So they might be comfortable with breaking up relationships or not really care about relationship status. But I do feel like this Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's like, that's the person I want to be with, and I'm going to make it happen. So we've got a person who's anxious, feeling like maybe they don't actually have the full attention of the person that they've been seeing because now there's a romantic rival. We have time, delay, procrastination, too busy, dirty money, laundering, steal, illegal, and penny pinching, financial struggle, and saving up. So this Queen of Pentacles has their eye on a person that they feel will improve their financial situation. Keep in mind that this Queen of Pentacles does not have to be a woman, but it is somebody who feels like that person right there, that's the person that I want to be with, and that person apparently can solve my financial issues. So what do I have to do to get them to choose me? Okay, so we have a very clear understanding right now that this Queen of Pentacles is very attracted to anybody with money. They want the money element of it. Oh, great. This is the Cat's Eye Tarot. Hello, Joshua. Hello, great one. How are we doing today? What else do we have? The Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This is not somebody who wants to, some great love affair where, you write me poetry and we discuss philosophy and the great ideas of the world. This is somebody who's literally looking for a person to take care of them. So I would like you to pay my bills. I would like you to buy me things. I would like you to solve my problems. And yeah, sure, if you want to make out, that's fine. We can do that too. But mostly pay the bills. We have the Hierophant and the Three of Wands. So this is somebody who is like putting on their best outfit, making sure they have, something charming to say. And they're walking across the room to be like, hey, what's up? Kind of like Johnny Depp in Blow with Penelope Cruz. Happy Saturday, Jamaica. How you doing? Hello, Afreen. I hope your day is going well. The High Priestess in the reverse and Strength. The thing is, this Queen of Pentacles is very set on this person they feel could solve their financial issues without realizing that it kind of feels to me like they don't realize that they have some pretty steep competition. We could have a little bit of ego, right? Like, of course you want me, darling. Everyone does, right? This Queen of Pentacles feels like they can just like sashay into any room and everybody would like beg to be with them, possibly. And look, that can be either gender, right? Let's be clear here. It does not need to be a woman. But we've got somebody who's like, I'm just going to put on the right outfit, make sure I choose, the right shoes, say some, coy things, and then I will be able to convince this person who has a lot of money to choose me over whoever I might be interested in currently. That's over because I'm here now. This is a very sizable ego. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. Money. And it's clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. I can't offer you loyalty. I can't pay my own bills, but I would love for you to just, pay mine. Okay. I don't know. Is that going to work for them? We have the Star. This is someone who feels... I won't lie. Okay. This is somebody who has got an ego, but I also feel like this is someone who has learned that. Has over the years realized that people put them on a pedestal. So they have this could even be somebody who's a celebrity or has some sort of recognition. But this is a person who for a very long time has been accustomed to people wanting to take care of them or do things to be in their energy and not necessarily... Like the Queen of Pentacles doesn't necessarily feel like they have to do much, maybe other than like look good. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, okay, so then the Queen of Pentacles is a woman, right? I don't know, man. I don't know if I really want to throw any like female celebrities under the bus right now, but if you were to Google for like 3 seconds, you could probably find 5 different female celebrities who are dating somebody that is much younger or much richer. I don't know. It's not always what we think people want out of a relationship. This one, though, is very much so about the money. Because I want to get all of the fancy things and I cannot buy them. I agree, Third Eye. Hello, Zach. Hello, Just Jokes. Hello, Vic. Hello, Eost. What's up, Constantine? How's your day? So this is someone who could be out and about or traveling with the Ten of Cups and the reverse. I do think this is somebody who feels like they need to find someone who wants to fund their lifestyle. The Ten of Cups could literally talk about this person needing to find, you know, a new apartment or a home. Maybe they've been kicked out by a former lover. We've got the Ten of Swords, so it feels like there is some like haphazard energy, or I don't really know what's going on. We got cats sleeping underneath the sink. Yeah, this is like somebody's got like a lot of issues, stresses, drama, but they have this ability to set that all aside and then get real dressed up and go out and meet some new people and get people to be interested in getting to know them more. So I do think this is someone who runs around in circles with people who would be considered celebrities or socialites, specifically because they want to be around that type, but I don't know if that means that they are actually that type. They just want the monies. The honeys with the monies. We have Judgment and Nine of Swords. But they did something that they shouldn't have. I feel like this is someone who's out on the prowl looking for, you know, someone new to pay their way because they did something to really upset the last person that they had that deal worked out with. Namely, this seems to me like someone who wants to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend pay for everything, but like, you don't really expect me to be faithful to you, do you? Why do I think that? Because we had this card. I don't think this is somebody known for fidelity. Let's see what else we've got. What do we want? All right, we will go with the Graffiti Tarot. In part because Third Eye said Tiger Eye, and this is Blue Tiger's Eye, which is kind of weird. Hey Federico, how are you doing today? Hello, Flitz of Tallow, how are you doing? Hello, Verder. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but... I'm eagerly anticipating the response, but... Oh, do you? That's awesome. Hello, Jocelyn. How are you doing? We've got the Seven of Cups, Illusion. This is someone who has maybe no job, but they have expensive pieces in their wardrobe, right? Oh, so-and-so bought me this, so-and-so bought me that. So even though I can't really like go afford a steak dinner tonight, I can at least look like I belong in the restaurant where they would serve that steak. You know, like they can dress the part quite easily and probably also speak to people or play the part, right? Could be literally talking about actors. We've got Seven of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Yeah. So this is someone who's looking for a place to stay. They might be looking for an actual like wedding day, but that would be to secure like access to finances. This is someone who feels like they have like their pick of the litter, right? They get to walk into the room, show off, you know, how they look, and then be like, let's, sure, you'll do. Can I just see your wallet real quick? Hello, Anthony. Hello, Matt. What's up? Okay, but it better be medium rare. What else? Queen of Pentacles again. That's come out every time I've pulled from a tarot deck. And the Four of Pentacles. This is someone who needs money. I don't have the money. I can't buy what I need, or I can't, you know, pay the bills. So let's take a page out of Sigourney Weaver's playbook. I'm referencing Heartbreakers in case you don't know what I'm talking about. You might have instead pictured her killing an alien popping out of somebody's chest, but that's not applicable to the story. I've heard of people cooking them other ways. I just don't know why they would. Yo, one day no, not even one day. It was the 4th of July, okay? A holiday. And the place that I worked at closed at 10 p.m. that night, which was literally the same time that the fireworks were going to be starting at like a different part of town. And this couple comes in at like 9:45. Fine, we're still technically open. That's cool. But did you have to order a medium well steak and then send the mashed potatoes back because they weren't hot enough? You're using freedom wrong. You have the freedom to get out of my restaurant. And then they left like an 11% tip, you guys. Wild. Oh, thank you, Third Eye. I like pretending I'm a skeleton. It's fun. Should I? Let's see if we can make this work, you guys. Are you ready? Ooh, oh, there's glitter on me now. Hello, and welcome to Wicked Wands Tarot. Wait, you can't see this. Is that working, you guys? Now there's glitter all over my table. Hashtag regret. Regret. You go back to your home. You causing troubles. Nobody judge me on how dusty it is up there. I do have it on my list of to-dos. We're going to remove all of that and all of that and dust it. And then it might look weird. So don't judge me. So we have the King of Pentacles. Guess what? That's somebody who has money. Again, this doesn't have to be a man. This could be a woman who is wealthy and is like, oh, hello, you look really good today. Do you need some money? Okay. Page of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody who, with the Page of Swords in the reverse, is not aware of the like current scandal associated with this Queen of Pentacles. So let's say this is, let's just pretend this is Hollywood, right? For entertainment purposes only. Let's pretend this is Hollywood and there's someone here who's like, oh, I'm familiar with you because you work in the industry and I've heard of you, but like never met you before. I do feel like you're super attractive and want to get to know you, but because I run in this side of the circle or because I've never really met that group of people, I don't know that there has been this scandal of you using someone for money and then cheating on them. So they're kind of like blissfully unaware, right? Like, I got all this money and I might be just a little bit thirsty and I don't know, you got some Dr. Pepper on you. They're getting to know this Queen of Pentacles with a little bit of a blindfold on because it seems to me like at least some of the other people at that event or in that area know that the Queen of Pentacles has a reputation for being disloyal and greedy. Hello, Richie. I hope you're having a good day. What else do we have? Six of Wands, success, the Lovers, and the Hermit in the reverse. This person has a reputation. This person has a reputation for picking people for money and not being very reliable. So why do people keep wanting to date this person? I'm just real confused. This would be somebody who like has a type like, oh, you play basketball? Cool. I do you. Oh, you have $1 billion and okay, yeah. Oh, look, the pants they already fell off. This is someone who has a reputation for not being there to actually fall in love with someone, But hey, you know, like I can look good, we can have a little bit of fun, but you also have to be buying stuff like on the regular, right? Like make it worth my while. What else do we have? Eight of Wands in the reverse, Page of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. So now that I have to be looking for someone new because I got kicked out or because that relationship I was just in ended because they realized I was cheating on them, now I'm out here taking a little bit of, it's like I'm surveying the land, right? Who out there has some money for me? Like, who wants some arm candy for the low, low cost of $20,000? Does that sound good? Yeah, yeah. But I'll look real cute for you, you know? That's what they're doing. Do they possess a certain type of skills? Yes, but not the Liam Neeson kind, Matt. Hello, Adam. How are you doing? So we've got the Queen of Wands and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is somebody who feels very confident about how they look, about how people view them, and their relative, like people want to be around them. But they also might know that they're kind of walking on thin ice because there has been this recent scandal where people are like, okay, so we know who you are. We figured you out, right? So they're having to be a little bit coy about it or hoping that more people are willing to kind of still take that chance, even though they've been a little bit exposed for what they tend to do. All right, this is the situations deck. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you doing? Hello, Carla. Hello, Kiss My Angelic. How you doing? Wow. Okay, so if I refer to this person as a clown, don't get mad at me, okay? I didn't come up with it. The universe did. This is someone who's embarrassed because they know that people know what their pattern is. I'm still out here selling my wares, trying to find a new relationship. People know that I'm toxic, but maybe toxic is your thing, you know? Maybe you don't care, you just want to have a fun fling. That's all right, this will work, but you got to have your money out. Don't be over here looking for some actual, like, unconditional love, because the only person who has my love is, I don't know, you guys, what's the coolest president on dollar bills? Would it be Franklin? Right? Help. I'm pretty sure it's not Jackson, and I know it's not Washington. This is someone who's like, yeah, as long as you've got the money to like make my life easier, then cool. I'll make you happy. What do you need? You want somebody to cook for you? Don't ask me to clean. Would you like me to sing? The problem is there's someone here who, I don't know if this is like a close friend or even an ex, a family member, but there is someone close to either the Queen of Pentacles or the person they've got their sights set on. And this person is like, do not do that. That is a waste of your time. I feel like it would be a friend of the target, right? The target is the Hermit in the reverse. This is our King of Pentacles, right? The person who's maybe a little bit clueless, should know better, but they're like, I don't know, but you're so pretty, you're so hot. I just don't, you couldn't possibly do things wrong. Little bit naive, right? Because the idea is the rest of the community, or at least a lot of people around them, seem to know that this Queen of Pentacles is trouble. Can you watch YouTube videos while live streaming? No, at least not that I figured out. I mean, if I had like a computer next to me, sure. Hello, Smiggle. How are you doing? Doubling down on Abraham Lincoln. Yes, thank you for liking and subscribing. I appreciate it. So we've got grip, anchor, chains, weighed down. Aww. Okay, so this King of Pentacles might actually be like a decent sort. It doesn't really give us too much info on this person. But what I do feel like is this is someone who does have the money, who is the target for this Queen of Pentacles. They want to be taken care of or like in a relationship with this King of Pentacles. But the Hermit is in the reverse because they are ignoring the warning signs. And I feel like this person falls in love very quickly. Like, oh, I just met you 20 minutes ago, but gosh, I'm totally in love with you. And there's a friend over here like, no, no, don't do it, no, not that one, don't do it. You can't trust that person. And the King of Pentacles is like, no, it's fine. I'm in love. Look at how pretty they are. Look at how hot they are. It'll be great. The friend is like, you done messed up. It's gonna be a bad, bad thing. But I guess we'll see what happens now. Yeah, here's the friend who's like, no, don't do that. You need to stay away from that person. Don't get into a relationship with them. They just want to use you for your money. But King of Pentacles feels to me like they've fallen in love. They're like, no, it's great. This person loves me. It's different from the other things. It's not like that. They've got one thing on their minds. Like the Queen of Pentacles is thinking like dollar signs, right? And the King of Pentacles is like, you're mine. I guess you could kind of argue that we got two people who are using each other in a different way. But I do feel like there is more manipulation on the Queen of Pentacles side. What are we going to use next? Oh, since we have people that are obsessed with pentacles, why not go with the Star Trek tarot? This has Latinum, by the way, which would be like pentacles. Hello, Hannah. How are you doing? Yes, I agree, Elizabeth. What else do we have? Strength. I love Worf. How can you not like Worf? I like Gaul. The thing is, there's something here that the Queen of Pentacles is able to do to kind of like distract or make it seem like things are not quite as codependent. This could be like someone saying, I don't have any money right now, but I'm about to inherit some. Or I'm a little bit short on cash now, but you know, there's this lawsuit that's paying out in a little bit. I just need you to like help me out until then. It's like they're trying to say, I know you've probably got like some assumptions about whether or not you can trust me, but you can trust me. I swear. Three of Cups or Three of Starships in the reverse. This is not a faithful person. I don't care if we're talking about I owe you money, they're not going to pay you back. Or I'm supposed to be in a relationship with you, they're not going to be faithful. And I feel like this King of Pentacles is a little bit delusional, convincing themselves that they're going to be this person who finally convinces the Queen of Pentacles that it's worth being monogamous. Oh, they cheated on all those other people, but that's because those other people weren't me. I'm special. They're going to treat me different. I don't think so. Not from what I see. Knight of Cloaks, King of Cloaks. This is impulsive energy, and like I've got to go out there and look for more. So it feels to me like this Queen of Pentacles never stops looking for ways to get more money in the coffers, or never stops wanting more. In other words, this is a person who is never satisfied. Now I'm hearing a Prince song. Dang it, you guys, I don't know if I'm gonna remember this name. She was never satisfied. Help me out, Matt. Hello, Aunt, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. So we've got the Moon in the reverse and the Nine of Wands. I feel that the friend who is trying to help this King of Pentacles see the true character of the Queen of Pentacles has reason to believe things are already escalating, or that this Queen of Pentacles is already cheating on the King of Pentacles. The Moon is in the reverse, so it's like, I know you're capable of it. I know what I'd heard from previous relationships, or I know that that's how you did it. Yes, exactly. Hello, Lemonade. How we doing? So this is someone who, it's like, I've got my eyes on you. I know that you were already a problem in that previous relationship, or I feel like you're just with the King of Pentacles in order to get some money. So I'm going to find some way to prove that that's what's really going on here. 10 of batlets, or 10 of swords, and the 4 of batlets, or 4 of swords. I think this is someone who is trying to like exacerbate certain situations, or make it seem easier for this Queen of Pentacles to step out or cheat. Like, oh, so-and-so and I are going on a trip, so it'll just be you. You'll have the place all to yourself. I hope you find something to do to entertain yourself or someone, and then I'm going to capture you on a video, and then I'm going to show my friend, and then the King of Pentacles is going to divorce you. There's someone here who's conniving. They're like, I don't trust you, so I'm going to do some slightly untrustworthy things to prove that we cannot trust you. But it's worth it. It's worth it. It's the right thing to do. I'm just trying to, like, save my friend. Thank you, John. And hello. There was a dove's cry? When doves cry? Hello, Jesse. How are you doing? And I apologize. You might hear my stomach growl, but it's no big deal, I promise. So we have the 4 of Paws, which is the 4 of Pentacles. I felt irresistibly impressed with a presentiment of some vast good fortune impending. Look, of course, it would be easy for me to say, this is probably the Queen of Pentacles saying, okay, so the King of Pentacles has fallen in love with me, and now I'm going to have, like, all the money in the world. This is great, right? Good fortune coming my way. But I think this is actually the friend of the King of Pentacles who's like, haha, the trap is set, and I will prove to all of the land that you are not to be trusted. So the person who's excited about some vast good fortune is the friend who's trying to protect the King of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. It was a voluptuous scene, that masquerade. So we've got people who are pretending to be something that they're not, and I don't think it's just the Queen of Pentacles. I think it's this friend. Kind of making me think of Philip Seymour Hoffman in Talented Mr. Ripley, because he was on to him. He was like, I don't trust you, and I'm going to say it to your face. Hello, Estelle. Estelle, how are you doing? Yep. No, this person doesn't really care about that. They just want money. I did mention they were greedy, right? We have Empress. The angels, whispering to one another, can find among their burning terms of love none so devotional as that of mother. Why does mother keep coming out? Because it came up with that Prince song too. Oh. This Queen of Pentacles, there could be some element here where they remind the King of Pentacles of their mother. I'm trying to not get too like focused on gender here, but there could be something about how a person was raised by their mother, either the Queen of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles, that like basically leads to a predisposition of these two being stuck in this type of relationship. You remind me of one of my parents, and I didn't realize it, but I seek out relationships with people that remind me of that parent, or I am repeating cycles of the parent that raised me, right? This is someone who does not fully understand what love is and has kind of a messed up version in their mind of what that looks like or how that should be. Another Queen of Pentacles. I think the only time we didn't get the Queen of Pentacles was from the Star Trek deck. Queen of Paws. She came and departed as a shadow. I was never made aware of her entrance into my closed study, save by the dear music of her low, sweet voice, as she placed her marble hand upon my shoulder. So I'm trying to remember what story this is from. Maybe, is it Ligeia? We have someone who gets married and initially the connection is amazing, but then as far as I can recall, the main character loses interest in their wife or their partner. So I feel like this is our King of Pentacles. Initially is very excited, head over heels, very focused on this Queen of Pentacles, even though there are people warning the King of Pentacles that they may be just marrying the King of Pentacles for their money or their status. There is some sort of change of heart, and the King of Pentacles loses interest in this Queen of Pentacles over time. When the light was extinguished, she covered me warm, and she prayed to the angels to keep me from harm, to the Queen of the angels to shield me from harm. So there is this desire to be close, but also a concern that perhaps they have kind of like attributed positive characteristics to this Queen of Pentacles that were never really there. I wanted to believe you were this good person, or I wanted to believe you could be good to me, but the truth is, it seems like really you were just messing with me, or you really were just like all about the Benjamins, right? I like how earlier in the reading I'm like, which president is the good one? And there's like so many of these songs who are giving me the answer, right? It's all right, you guys. It's all right. This is the Energy Oracle. What else do we have? What else? Happy family and deceit. So we can let everybody else think that we're happy and everything is going great. Maybe there is a child that comes as a result of this marriage or relationship. But I do feel like we have someone who feels like they have to put on a show or they have to lie for everybody else's sake to make it seem like things are great in this connection when they really aren't. Because it was really just all about the money. You have money, that's what I want. As long as I have that money, then I'm not going anywhere. But now we have someone who's really, I think it's the King of Pentacles, who's starting to question, you know, is this really the right choice? Have I been a little bit delusional? And I think the friend is over here like with giant poster cards like, yes, you've been delusional. And I've been trying to like wake you up ever since you got involved with this person. I feel like we have someone who genuinely cares about the King of Pentacles, trying to show them the truth of this Queen of Pentacles character and argue that they deserve to have this caring connection, someone who genuinely loves them for who they are. I don't know why, but I feel like maybe there's a particular person that the friend wants the King of Pentacles to connect with or reconnect with. Let's see what we get with the Pause Tarot. What is this Caring Connections card? Another way of looking at this is we have someone who eventually realizes like they actually do love the King of Pentacles and they want to build on this connection. I just find that a little bit unbelievable. Why? Because Empress in the reverse. Because this person doesn't seem to actually care about others. The Queen of Pentacles does seem to be a little bit just like, everything's about what I need and everything's about what you can do for me. So like, what have you done for me lately? This 10 of Cups is that happy family card, right? We have the rainbow over the family. So this is someone who wants to have that image, wants people to see that as what they do, but they're leading a double life. This is someone who doesn't want people to realize that they don't actually care about all of that. They just wanted the money. The Moon in the reverse again, and the 8 of Wands in the reverse. I'm telling you, I think we have a friend who's saying that's not the right kind of person to be, you know, in a relationship with or start a family with. So I'm going to show you what you could have. I think this friend is betraying the Queen of Pentacles by showing the Queen or the King of Pentacles what they're missing out on and what they're missing out on good relationships for. Namely, you are stuck with somebody who doesn't really care about you. Why don't you want to be with somebody who loves you for who you actually are? So there's a betrayal that is shown to the King of Pentacles. Hey, I know you've been with the Queen of Pentacles for a while, but did you know that they've been spending time, I'm just going to say with the pool boy because it's the easiest one. And I think it does challenge this King of Pentacles to rethink whether or not they've been just kind of like cherry picking what they saw of their partner and how they could, you know, view them. Hello, Eduardo. Jesus loves you too. Just please remember to be tolerant of others' beliefs in the live chat, please. Hello, Delinia. How are you doing? Tis the last day of February. Hello, Vontago. How are you doing? 3 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is legitimately a wonderful friend. Whoever is helping out the King of Pentacles here is like, that person ain't good for you. I don't trust them. So I'm going to show you who this person really is. Excuse me for getting involved in your relationship, but it's because I care about you and this person's using you. And then eventually you're going to be able to be in a relationship where you're with somebody who actually cares about you instead of just wanting to be with you for your money, right? Ace of Pentacles in the reverse and 7 of Swords. Shut up, really? It's like the friend is telling the King of Pentacles to just like find a way to doctor your bank accounts like it looks like they're at 0. And the problem will take care of itself. The Queen of Pentacles will be like, I am out of here. You can't even afford to buy me avocado toast. I just want to stress. Yes, I've probably skewed this towards a female being the gold digger, but let's keep in mind that it doesn't matter what your gender is. You are fully capable of being a greedy user. You could do that no matter what your gender is. But we've got a friend looking out for the King of Pentacles like, I know what to do. Just tell them you don't have any money left and see how quickly they leave. They began. Just like, yeah, 8 of Cups reverse. Yeah, High Priestess in the reverse. You don't want this person to come back around. I know what we can do. Just make it seem like you don't have any money and see what happens with this person. Because they don't want to be with you. They want to be with your bank account. So this friend sets up this little trick. And I feel like the King of Pentacles sees the Queen of Pentacles' true character as a result. And that enables them to say, okay, that's it. I don't think I want to be with you anymore. Thanks, but you're going to have to move out now. Even though for a very long time, because I don't feel like this is just like 2 weeks, right? I feel like this is probably over the span of several months. This person has been very determined to believe that the Queen of Pentacles was someone that could be trusted. You mean February 29th? That's the leap year. I know, because I was born, and I don't think I should tell you all that, actually. I was very close to a leap year. Hello, Kim. How's it going? Hello, Black Lion. Hello, cool girl. How's it going? Yeah. Sometimes people don't feel like they have to be equitable with those things. That's kind of silly. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I love you all. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you for checking out my candles on Etsy, and I will see you on the next reading. Hello, Karen. Hello, Paul. Hello, See the Gray.